they need to perhaps design a few things for him to get him going to try and deal with the scoring loss that they've had with those guys injured.
Spin on either shoulder really quickly and rise up.
It's Kyle Adam. Foul. Early bucket for the Phoenix captain. 14.5 points a game at 55%.
Well, it was great in that loss against the Sydney Kings.
There it is, and you almost got to change the way in which you coach and teach how to close out these days. You've got to run by or give them a bit more space.
I think we're seeing a pattern emerge here.
Powering it, taking it to Kyle Adam, and no doubt about the foul.
Games against Illawarra and Brisbane. Bottom teams on the ladder, so that's definitely helped.
Midge Creek shooting the three with all sorts of confidence. 36% across the season.
And to come off and take a tough shot like that to me is a bad shot.
And a beautiful pass for Creek. It's been an organised start from Southeast Melbourne. As you can see, bottom part of your screen, they've lost their last three. They are under pressure in a big way today as Wardenberg releases a bit of pressure for Cairns.
Causing turnover after turnover in the backcourt, and again, not dealing well with the up-court pressure. Good block.
Junior Madouk wide open. Williams, big-time rebound, and one.
And that is where they have an advantage all night.
Points are good.
It's well timed. And right here to Jim McCall. He's got a body, but you got to do your work early. And somehow.
Locals make a lot of noise for their home team. Hogue with a hand in the face.
Now, to casually step into a relatively easy three ball. That's his bread and butter.
Brokoff, his first points of the afternoon. Right forearm as well. Short on the floater. Williams, so big and so strong. Gary Brown has missed the last 4 games with a calf issue. Trey Cal missed the last couple with a knee injury. McCall gets that to drop. He stays out there with a couple of fouls.
I like to see him throw it back out to a guard, relocate and try and seal, because if he catches it anywhere towards the key, no one can stop him. He's just too big and strong.
That's the extra passing. There was some decent looks to some good three-point shooters, but they pass on good shots to come up with great ones, and Kyle Adam with his second trifecta.
He's having a big say at both ends of the floor. This opening quarter. Got rid of Ben Eyre and then feeds Mitch Creek. Paul pulls up. Very quickly, he's got himself to 8 points and is the leading scorer in the game. Hogue hemmed in under the basket. Nice D from Pinot. Creek all the way. He gets it to go as well. He's got 10 in the opening quarter. Win at the defensive end for the Taipans. Hogue wide open. You know what happens next.
You can't lose him in transition. Hogue stepped into a three ball.
33% shooter across the season. Creek for a couple more. Nice find from Brokoff as well. For his first minutes. Tisovic, she's a shooter. Buries it.
Doesn't need any time to warm up.
Phoenix happy to invite McCall to take that.
Oh, that's just a great closeout. What an outlet.
Ruben Tarangi into the lane for 2 more. Shane Scott back in to try and give a little leadership to finish off the quarter. It's a nice pass for Madouk Dang. That's better.
They wanted to get a 2 for 1. That was the instruction from Adam Ford. You saw that couple of passes in the highlights. Extra pass.
Williams all alone underneath.
Just like that. Complete defensive breakdown. They run a little pin down.
Still shooting at a high percentage, Southeast Melbourne, 63%. Madouk Deng, second triple of the game.
They want to defend with the 2 guys who are on the ball in the pick and roll, but if things change, Morty said he'll decide to change it up and go to a 5-man switch.
And that's the ones if you're the Phoenix, so they're going to try and go to Alan Williams, which why wouldn't you when he's got the size mismatch, but he doesn't need to take that shot. He can get that at any moment.
On the defensive transition of the Phoenix.
Creek, unstoppable, has 16.
Like I said, he's
A few issues getting up.
He's in a bad way here. Kyle Adnam.
Me too. Good Paul just takes advantage of it and cut it back to 6 in a very short period of time, the Cairns Taipans.
D from Wardenberg. Adnam threw it up there and got the lucky bounce. Scott. It's cross court for McCall. Brokoff dared him to shoot, and he hurts them.
Well, I did dare him, and we know he has his struggles.
Home takes care of the rebound. The Taipans are charging back. They're within 5. And Home, splash! Cairns can tie it up or take the lead off this possession.
Oh boy.
42 apiece.
I think it's got to be a timeout. The juggling
These
act.
players, this is a big opportunity for the Taipans.
It's one of those games that's going to be a juggling act for the coaching staff to try and figure out with Alan Williams and Shannon Scott. That is just a straight line drive downhill.
Reset, it's a 22-5 run now for the Taipans since the first score of the quarter. And that is tough. McCall kept it alive. Scott, second time, much better results.
Didn't move for 3.5 weeks, Shannon Scott.
Mitch Creek at the scorer's table, about to check back in.
He's going to work.
He's going to play.
14 points, 5 of 6 from the field. But until such a time you can solve the problem down this end.
He's going to be bigger than anybody else on the floor.
This is the Taipans' biggest lead of the game. He played back through Creek, and why not? That's 18 points now for Mitch Creek. McCall at half-time, got it! An incredible quarter from the Cairns Taipans.
Helps with your defensive transition too, because you're taking shots from where you're better positioned. Usually, not always.
Hope gets a second opportunity. We've lost 3 in a row, Southeast Melbourne. It's the wrong time of the year to be on a losing streak. Williams tips it in.
And you can see the way ball qual.
No, couldn't finish that time. Creek on the march with 18 points. Feeds Williams down low, and he finishes off. He's got 12 of his own. And we'll slow the Taipans down a little.
Oh, my. Oh.
Cannon Scott, all the moves.
Oh, showing some candy.
Good with a foot inside the line. His first field goal of the game.
There's another one. Another easy 2 points. Got begging. Got 4 offensive rebounds.
He's too deep. Williams is too deep on that on-ball.
5 and 4 on their home floor this season. A couple slip here. The way they're playing, they're not letting this one slip.
Seem to really just tick things over.
Brokoff short.
Hey!
Pass from Creek and finish from Brokoff. Ben Air, we haven't seen a lot of him. It's a good look for 3. It's good. First bucket of the game.
By the Taipans, 12 for 23 at 52%.
Great cut. That is great off-ball movement from Brokoff. A bit of commentary as well from DJ Hogue. Well, he's not shy, Ben Air.
It's good. Timeout, Southeast Melbourne.
It's sort of almost there, but not quite.
Just great team defense.
Deng with the steal. No foul. He plays through it. Phoenix, meanwhile, have only scored 10 points in this third quarter. That changes through Creek.
Look at the numbers. They've got 11 offensive rebounds, so that's extra opportunities. They've taken 2 more field goals than the Taipans. As Alan Williams back into the game, and that is how he's got every bucket of his so far tonight. Just beasting down low.
For did a good job of keeping him quiet.
Pass. Really good finish.
Yeah, I was in the Phoenix huddle at three-quarter time, and Simon's message was not to panic. Slowly chip away. They really wanted to get 3 stops in a row on defense. Not going to be... So Simon's not going to be thrilled with that.
Well, it's something that Joey's been hot on this entire game. And it's hard because you're going to get those opportunities.
It's been interesting to see the way since Tajir McCall returned from injury, 3-2. Tisovic checks back in. Brokoff, nice pass for Foxwell. That counts. Can't get that to go. Loose ball falls to Williams. He defers back out to Foxwell, who drains another deep one.
Big time hit, but Alan Williams, and that's the way they continue to play, and good things happen.
Mitch Creek's still not out there, out of the timeout. Brokoff takes the Phoenix within 8. Cairns win it back. Scott over the top of Anticevic. They needed that.
We are not... He got a poke in the eye, so they're just assessing him at the moment. They're hoping to get him back in, but he's looking pretty ginger down here on the sidelines.
7 on the clock. Majut inside for Williams.
Beautifully executed. You don't go underneath on the switch and get the easy 2.
A 14-4 run here for the Phoenix.
That's too easy.
That's a great take from DJ Hogue. The recognition, you've got a mismatch, but also Alan Williams has 4 fouls.
Creek back on the bench. It's whether we see him again, though. Some aggression from Junior Majut. And Hogue blocks the shot. Loose ball. Last touch, Southeast Melbourne. Take from Brokoff.
Well, a lot of people thinking, well, top what?
Top 6.
Peg their position inside the top 3 with a win here.
Oh, boy. Exactly what they needed.
Brokoff got the 3 away. That won't count. Wattenberg snuck ahead. Blocked by Brokoff. McCall takes care of the rest. Start the car. 4 wins in a row for the Taipans without their MVP candidate, Keanu Pinder.